Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. They'll run here with the rookie. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They send Godwin in motion. On play action, Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Zach Sealer in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On the return, it's Hill. And it'll be good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Throwing is Willis. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Elijah Cansey getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Willis. We'll get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Willis now to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Ready,
The
set.
Bucs 41-yard line.
19 Lions. Mustang, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Here's Willis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to be third down.
7 Pirates! Get it! Let go!
Throwing, Willis. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Smith. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
That's Ibuka in motion.
Regular. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now, and he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
70,
Now Willis. That's taken in by Achane. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
60 Maverick.
To throw is Willis. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball's incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing, Willis. That one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Going for it all. And he'll take it on in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready, ready.
Willis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Willis now to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
That's
Back
good.
for 11. Back for 11.
First down.
Willis to throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, 133. 180. Kings. Stop.
On first down is Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
Run.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced to his right. That is hot. What a job on Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year.
That ties the game.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go!
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 21-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 39 yards.
Ready up! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Come on, come on! Set! 70 Lions! Cougar 19! Ready, ready!
Once again, it's Achane. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Tag! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
They'll look to throw. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Mustang!
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
70 Timberwolf!
Throwing now from the gun to the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Give to Smith on the zone read. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. To throw is Mayfield. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. On the handoff, it's Smith. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
180! Stop!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's Willis. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, here's Willis. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Throwing is Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for first half.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up. Check.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. Inside the 20. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Regular.
That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Smith. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. On 2nd down, Baker. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 33 yards.
33 yards on the play.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Now Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up a 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take...
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Achane. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Lavonte David doing his work on defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Throwing, Willis. Once to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Check smash, check smash, check Bobcat, check Bobcat. Ready?
To throw is Willis. Out to his right. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great...
And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Okay, break. Get up.
Now Willis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Willis now to throw. This one caught by Waller. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Willis to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he will score again. Tyreek Hill. the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 20! Up, up! Start!
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. Moving to his right.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Mayfield. That one taken in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 28. The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
No, no.
On the carry, it's Achan. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Now, faking the give. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go street. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Chap 60. Chap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Willis now to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Regular.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Watch out.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's Mayfield. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Moving outside the pocket, he's going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good.
Throwing is Mayfield. On the run to the right. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield to throw. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now Mayfield. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Makes the score Dolphins 54, Buccaneers 28.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going up top for Evans. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
26 yards. Complete to Emeka.
On play action, Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. The Dolphins stretch things out even further.
Dolphins 61, Buccaneers 28.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. That's Ibuka in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Flush to his right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hey!
On first and 10, it's Achane. Good blocking to the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On first and 10, here's Baker. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
On the give, it's Smith. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Pistol.
They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on fourth down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Point it right. Hey, alert! Hey, alert! What?
Throwing is Baker. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't.
That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes,